A Ricoh Arena is a stadium complex situated in the Rowleys Green district of the city of Coventry, England. It contains a 32,609-seater rugby union and association football stadium used by Wasps RFC and Coventry City FC, a 6,000 square meters exhibition hall, a hotel and a casino. The site is also home to Arena Park shopping centre, containing one of UK's largest Tesco Extra hypermarkets. The site was previously the Foleshill gasworks. The stadium is named after its sponsor, Japanese company Ricoh, which paid £10 million for the naming rights over 10 years. For the 2012 Summer Olympic Games, where stadium naming sponsorship was forbidden, the stadium was known as the City of Coventry Stadium. Originally built as a replacement for Coventry City's Highfield Road ground, the stadium was initially operated by Arena Coventry Limited, with Coventry City as tenants. ACL was owned jointly by Coventry City Council and the Higgs charity. The stadium hosted its first football match in August 2005. The official opening was performed by Dame Kelly Holmes and Sports Minister Richard Cabourn on the 24th of February 2007, by which time the arena had already hosted a sell-out England U21 football match against Germany as well as a full season of Coventry City matches. A Ricoh Arena was the first cashless stadium in the United Kingdom, with customers using a prepay smart card system in the grounds, bars and shops. However, the stadium now accepts cash at all kiosks. Following a protracted rent dispute between Coventry City and ACL, the football club left the Ricoh Arena in 2013, playing home matches at Sixfields Stadium in Northampton for over a year before returning to the Ricoh in September 2014. Within 2 months, both shareholders in ACL were bought out by rugby union Premiership club Wasps, who relocated to the stadium from the previous ground, Adams Park in High Wycombe. Wasps' first home match in Coventry as owners was on the 21st of December 2014 against London Irish. History. Planning of new stadium. The decision to move Coventry City Football Club from Highfield Road to a new stadium, with a larger capacity and better road links and parking facilities, was made in 1997 by the club's then chairman Brian Richardson. It was anticipated that the new stadium would be ready for the 2001 season. Permission for the ground's construction was given in the spring of 1999, with a targeted completion date of August 2001. Actual construction was almost 4 years late. The final gas holder was not demolished until September 2002. Coventry were one out of 3 cities to bid for England's new national stadium along with London and Birmingham. In 2001, Nick Nolan, the leader of Coventry City Council, claimed that the proposal was always the strongest as the construction could be completed within 3 years. The council's plan was to build a 90,000 all-seater stadium for an estimated cost of £250 million. However, it was decided that Wembley, London would remain the location for the national stadium. The original design for the arena was for a state-of-the-art 45,000-capacity stadium with a retractable roof and a pitch that could slide out to reveal a hard floor for concerts. After Coventry City's relegation in May 2001, a number of contractor, financier withdrawals and England's bid to host the 2006 FIFA World Cup ending in failure, the plans were significantly downsized to reflect new realities. By the summer of 2002, there were plans for a more basic 32,500-seat stadium in its place. Naming of stadium. The name comes from a multi-year sponsorship deal, reported to be worth £10 million with camera and photocopier manufacturer Ricoh, though during construction the stadium was variously referred to as the Jaguar Arena, Arena Coventry and Arena 2000. The sponsorship deal with Ricoh came about after the stadium's initial sponsor, luxury car manufacturer Jaguar, was forced to pull out because of the commercial difficulties that had caused the controversial closure of the large Jaguar assembly plant at the city's Browns Lane, previously a major source of employment in Coventry. On the 4th of August 2004, 12 months before the stadium's opening, it had been announced that the new stadium would be called the Jaguar Arena in a deal worth up to £7 million until 2015. However, the deal was cancelled on the 17th of December 2004. Ricoh's sponsorship of the new stadium was confirmed on the 26th of April 2005. Football at the Ricoh, Coventry City. The arena became the venue for Coventry City's home games at the start of the 2005-06 season. Following 106 years at the Highfield Road Stadium, the first competitive football match played at the Ricoh Arena was against Queen's Park Rangers on the 20th of August 2005, in front of a reduced 23,012 capacity crowd. The game ended 3-0 to Coventry, with Klaus Beck-Jurgensen becoming the first player to score at the arena. Hull City became the first away team to win at the Ricoh, easing the way to a 2-0 win on the 24th of September 2005, with both goals coming from John Welsh. The stadium has never seen a capacity 32,600 crowd for a Coventry City match, but 2009 saw the highest attendance, coming against Chelsea in an FA Cup quarter-final in 2009. This game was technically a sellout as the fan segregation took up a whole block and all available tickets were sold, with the overall attendance being 31,407. In December 2009, the first hat-trick was scored at the venue when Freddie Eastwood scored 3 past Peterborough United. Eastwood grabbed 2 goals before half-time before Craig McHale-Smith netted a brace in the second half to level the scoring. However, Coventry City secured 3 points in the championship fixture after Eastwood grabbed the final goal of the fixture just a minute after Peterborough levelled. Freddie Eastwood remained the only player to have scored the hat-trick at the Ricoh Arena until Coventry City loanee Jacob Murphy scored a first-half hat-trick in a League One fixture against Gillingham on the 21st of November 2015. On the 28th of July 2011, a bronze statue of Jimmy Hill was unveiled at the entrance to the stadium after £100,000 was raised by Coventry City fans. He managed the club from 1961 to 1967 and was responsible for guiding it to the top flight. Despite this, Hill decided to resign as manager for a career in television, but later returned to the Sky Blues as managing director before becoming chairman. When he died in December 2015, fans paid tribute by placing flowers and scarves by and around the statue. A dispute between Coventry City and Arena Coventry Limited saw the football side play home matches at Sixfields Stadium, the home ground of Northampton Town Football Club. With the pressure of low attendances at Sixfields, Coventry City returned to the Ricoh Arena on the 5th of September 2014 in a League One fixture against Gillingham. This followed a payment of £470,000 from SISU to ACN after a Football League ruling. International football. The venue hosted 2 England under-21 internationals. The first was a 2007 European U21 Championship qualification playoff match against Germany's under-21s on the 5th of October 2006. The hosts edged out the visitors 1-0 thanks to Leighton Baines' 77th-minute goal. The other was a 2011 UEFA European Under-21 Championship qualification Group 9 match against Macedonia's Under-21s on the 9th of October 2009. The hosts beat the visitors 6-3 with Kieran Gibbs, Micah Richards, Andy Carroll and Zavon Hines grabbing the 6 goals scored by the victors. On the 17th of May 2007, England U19 team played the home fixture against Netherlands U19 team in the elite qualifying group round. Netherlands won the game 2-1. 2012 Olympics. The Ricoh Arena also became host to 2012 Olympic football matches, where the stadium hosted 12 tournament matches. The stadium was temporarily renamed the City of Coventry Stadium due to sponsorships on venue names not being allowed by the International Olympic Committee. In preparation for the Olympics, a test event on the 23rd of April 2012 saw Oman play Senegal in the Olympic qualifier playoffs. Senegal won 2-0 and took the final place in the men's 2012 Olympic draw. The first Olympic match, on the 25th of July 2012, was between Japan and Canada in Group F of the women's tournament. On the 9th of August 2012, the bronze medal game was held between France and Canada at City of Coventry Stadium. Canada won the bronze medal in a 1-0 stoppage time victory on a goal from Diana Matheson. Other events. The stadium has also hosted the 2011 Women's FA Cup final, which was played between Arsenal and Bristol Academy. 13,885 watched Arsenal win their 11th FA Cup as they ran out as 2-0 winners. During Coventry City's absence, Football Conference Youth Alliance Midland Division side Football CV Reds agreed to play 8 games at the stadium in January 2014. Leicester City's Under-21 development squad played twice at the arena on the 29th of January 2014 and the 3rd of February 2014 due to waterlogged pitches at the original venues. The first game was behind closed doors, but the second game against Manchester United was open to the public. In August 2014 it was announced that Coventry City Ladies would be moving to the Ricoh Arena for the 2014-15 season. However, the team had to return to the Oval in Bedworth during the season after Wasps' purchase of the arena. Rugby Union at the Ricoh. Before Wasps' relocation, on the 22nd of April 2007, the Ricoh Arena hosted its first ever Rugby Union match with London Wasps playing Northampton Saints in an All-English Heineken Cup semi-final. Affair. 16,186 fans saw Saints captain Bruce Rehana score the first ever try at the stadium, but the London Wasps came from behind to win 30-13 to secure a place in the final. London Wasps again played at the Ricoh Arena against Munster on the 10th of November 2007, narrowly winning 24-23. The stadium hosted another Heineken Cup semi-final in the same season when Saracens chose it as the venue to play Irish side Munster. It was a close encounter that saw Munster win by 2 points with a score of 18-16. On the 28th of March 2009, Ricoh Arena hosted the EDF Energy Cup semi-finals. The first semi-final saw Gloucester beat the Welsh opponents Ospreys with a score of 17-0. A total of 26,744 people turned up with them also, witnessing Cardiff Blues beat Northampton Saints 11-5. The Ricoh Arena were one of several venues that put in a bid to host Rugby World Cup matches in 2015 as England were announced as hosts on the 28th of July, 2009. However, the venue was unsuccessful in the bid, with Villa Park and the King Power Stadium becoming the chosen venues within the Midlands to host tournament matches. Wasps. In September 2014, it was reported that Wasps would relocate to the Ricoh Arena from their old home, Adams Park in High Wycombe. In October 2014, Wasps announced that from December 2014 they would play the home games at the Ricoh Arena. On the 14th of November 2014, Wasps confirmed the purchase of the final 50% of shares in the stadium from the Higgs charity to become outright owners of the facility. After Wasps purchased the remaining 50% from the Alan Edward Higgs charity in November 2014, the club announced that the North Stand would be renamed the Higgs Charity Stand, and added that 50 pence would be donated to the charity from each ticket sold in that stand. Wasps played the first home match at the Ricoh Arena against London Irish on the 21st of December 2014. The match saw Coventry-born Andy Good set a Premiership record with the most points scored in a single match, with a total of 33. It was not the only record broken at the time, as the attendance of 28,254 meant it was the largest attendance at a rugby premiership match at a recognised home ground. The rugby premiership attendance record was broken again when Leicester Tigers came to the Ricoh Arena. The overall attendance was 32,019, meaning it was the highest attendance at the stadium for a sporting event, as well as the largest attendance at a rugby premiership match at a recognised home ground. Leicester Tigers beat Wasps by a score of 26-21 on the first trip to the Ricoh Arena. Samoa became the first international side to play at the stadium in a Rugby World Cup warm-up match when they faced Wasps. Other sporting events at the Ricoh. The arena was selected to host the Great Britain vs Russia Group 1 second-round tie of the 2013 Davis Cup tennis competition on 5-7 April. Great Britain earned a shock 3-2 victory over Russia after they were trailing 2-0 in the tie. On Friday, the 5th of April, Russia's Dmitry Tursunov beat Great Britain's Dan Evans, and Evgeny Donskoy defeated James Ward, which meant Russia were 2-0 up after Friday's ties. On Saturday, the 6th of April, Great Britain won the double pairs match as Colin Fleming and Johnny Murray won against Igor Kunitsyn and Victor Baluda. On Sunday, the 7th of April, Great Britain completed the comeback when James Ward got the win against Dmitry Tursunov, and Dan Evans achieved victory against Evgeny Donskoy. After the revival of the Champion of Champions snooker tournament, the Ricoh Arena was chosen as the venue for its first tournament since 1980. After a successful event, the Ricoh Arena has become the annual venue for the competition after hosting it again in 2014 as well as 2015. Premier League darts was held at the Ricoh on 2 occasions, with the first being on the 21st of February 2008 and the second being on the 19th of February 2009. Due to the rising demand for tickets in the PDC, it has not been a venue since. Although the venue has other minor PDC tournaments as well as BDO competitions, the stadium hosted its first ever American football game on the 6th of May 2007, when the Coventry Cassidy Jets beat then British national champions London Olympians 27-20. The Jets had hoped to play their inaugural EFAF Cup game against Madrid Bears on the 29th of April, but they were forced to change venue. The Heineken Cup the previous week to the Madrid game had led to CCFC objecting in case of damage to the pitch. The stadium hosted a rugby league fixture for the first time when Coventry Bears took on Keighley Cougars at the stadium on the 8th of May 2016 in a League One encounter. A record home crowd for Coventry Bears players of 1,097 watched the side lose to the Cougars. The Ricoh Arena will also host a 2016 Rugby League Four Nations doubleheader in November as England take on Scotland and Australia play New Zealand at the stadium. Other events at the Ricoh: the first concert held at the arena was by Bryan Adams on the 23rd of September 2005. The bar in the Eon Lounge, overlooking the pitch, was named the Bryan Adams Bar after the Canadian rocker. Almost 40,000 people saw Oasis play a concert at the stadium on the 7th of July 2009. Scouting for Girls performed on the 30th of November 2008 in the Jaguar Exhibition Hall. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band performed a concert to a sellout crowd of 37,262 on the 20th of June 2013 as part of the Wrecking Ball tour. They performed again on the 3rd of June 2016 as part of the River 2016 tour in front of a sold-out crowd of 36,588 people. Multiplay's Insomnia Festival was hosted at the Ricoh Stadium until 2016 when it moved to the NEC. Rihanna is performed at the stadium as a part of her Anti-World Tour on the 25th of June 2016. MTV Crashes came to the venue on Friday the 27th of May and Saturday the 28th of May 2016. Stands: Alan Higgs Charity Stand. When the ground first opened, the stand was known as the Coventry Evening Telegraph Stand and was the main stand for Coventry City supporters that sung during games. After the sponsorship deal ran out for the stand, it became known as the North Stand but then renamed again after the Wasps' purchase of the Alan Higgs charity share of Arena Coventry Limited. Coventry City announced that for the 2015-16 season that the stand would be closed for football matches due to costs but will be opened if the demand is there. However, tickets can still be bought there for Wasps fixtures. Lloyd's Pharmacy Stand. The only two-tier stand at the stadium. It consists of a larger lower tier below the upper tier, which consists of corporate hospitality boxes. Also situated on this side of the stadium are hotel rooms, which have a view of the pitch. In the corner between this stand and the south stand is a police control box. This is the only stand that offers cushion seats, and it also provides seating for directors as well as the media. East Stand. The East Stand provides a video screen in the corner by the South Stand. This corner soon became known as the Singers' Corner to Coventry fans, as first called by A.D. Boothroyd when he was manager of the Sky Blues. This is where the main cameras are positioned for the highlights of fixtures as well as the televised fixtures. The stand has been formerly known as the NTL Stand and the Tesco Stand. South Stand. This stand is used for away supports for football matches and only opens for rugby matches when needed due to extra demand. However, the stand has opened for home supporters in the past for Coventry City fixtures against Gillingham and Crewe Alexandra, as there was heavy demand by the home support but there was no large followings from the away side. Clubs such as Chelsea, West Ham United, Leicester City and Leeds United have sold out the stand in the past. The stand has had previous names in the past due to sponsors. Facilities. Stadium Bowl. The Stadium Bowl has a seating capacity of 32,609 with the overall capacity rising to 40,000 for concerts and has easy access to refreshments for customers from the many bar and food outlets around the bowl. Access for production is accessible via two main tunnels on the pitch, and the Stadium Bowl also has back-of-house facilities, meeting artist and and production standards. The Stadium Bowl is the main venue for its sporting events, as it hosts Coventry City's and Wasps' home fixtures, as well as hosting top sporting events such as 2012 Olympic football matches and Heineken Cup semi-finals. It has also hosted music concerts with Muse, Bon Jovi, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Take That, Bruce Springsteen, Oasis, Pink, Kings of Leon, all performing on the outdoor pitch. Coldplay also performed there, with tickets selling out in 90 minutes. Ericsson Exhibition Hall. The Ericsson Exhibition Hall, formerly the Jaguar Exhibition Hall, is 6,000 square meters and column-free. The first ever gig at the Ricoh Arena was held in the exhibition hall when Bryan Adams played to a sell-out 8,000 crowd. However, the capacity has since increased to a 12,000 standing capacity. Florence and the Machine, Scouting for Girls, The Enemy, as well as the Specials have all performed in the hall. It is also the host to the Champion of Champions competition annually and will be home to Netball Super League side Wasps Netball from February 2017. The hall has also hosted major events such as the Davis Cup in 2013. Hotel. There is 121 hotel bedrooms, with 50 of them with pitch-side views of the Stadium Bowl. All of the rooms are en suite, as well as coming with access to satellite TV and Wi-Fi. The Singers Bar and Amp Bistro is available for hotel guests to use, which is divided into a restaurant, bar area and coffee lounge. Casino. The casino is built under the ground and has a standalone show bar, which has had live entertainment such as Rebecca Ferguson performing. There is a 120-seater poker room, as well as other casino games on offer such as blackjack, roulette and slots. There is a gaming lounge, which shows the big televised sporting events. Club store. There is a club shop situated at the stadium, where it is possible to buy Wasps merchandise such as the home shirt, and it is also possible to buy match tickets for the rugby side's home games. This is positioned where the old Coventry City Club shop was situated. However, since the rent dispute with ACL, the club moved all its staff and stock out of the Ricoh Arena in March 2013. There is now a Coventry City Club shop available at Arena Shopping Park. Arena Shopping Park. The Arena Shopping Park is also on the same site of the Ricoh Arena, but is not operated by Arena Coventry Limited. It is instead owned by Tesco, with a large Tesco Extra store available to customers. Other stores such as Next, New Look, Boots, Marks and Spencer and Decathlon are also at the shopping park, with other smaller unit shops like Game, Clinton Cards and Thompson Holidays inside the mall where Tesco Extra is situated. Accessibility. The stadium is situated on the northern side of Coventry, less than 1 mile south of Junction 3 of the M6 motorway, on the A444 road from Coventry to Nuneaton. The railway line between Coventry and Nuneaton is immediately adjacent, and Coventry Arena railway station, which opened on the 18th of January 2016. Although officially designated as being situated in the Foleshill district, it is in fact located in the small suburb of Rowleys Green, between two larger suburbs, namely Holbrooks to the west, and Longford to the east. However, the stadium was constructed on the former site of the Foleshill gasworks complex. Although the Foleshill district itself begins more than a mile to the southeast, the stadium is located within a quarter-mile of the boundary with Nuneaton and Bedworth and the county of Warwickshire. It is next to the Arena Park shopping centre. From the city centre, the number 4 or 5 bus goes from the Coventry Transport Museum to the the Arena Park Shopping Centre. The number 20, and AMP20 go nearby the Arena Shopping Centre, with each one stopping via Longford from the city centre. The number 48 also stops via Longford on its way to Bedworth and Nuneaton. When arriving by train to Coventry, the number 8 bus can be caught at the railway station to the Transport Museum. There is a railway station located at the stadium, but it was announced in August 2015 that the new station will be closed following major events at the stadium. It was announced that trains will be provided to transport 1,000 extra supporters for the Wasps fixtures against Harlequins on the 28th of February and Leicester Tigers on the 12th of March as a trial run. London Midland and Wasps will review the trial run before deciding any more decisions, with Coventry City hopeful that they will eventually benefit for the services. There is car parking available on match days and concert days. Car Park A has 565 spaces and Car Park B has 555 spaces. Car Park C is accessible from the A444 Phoenix Way dual carriageway, which is just a short walk to the venue by footbridge or under the subway. There is no car parking available inside streets near the venue due to a strict residence parking scheme enforced within 2 kilometers of the Ricoh Arena rent dispute. In December 2012, Coventry City owners SISU Capital became embroiled in a high-profile dispute with ACL over the rent arrangement and a lack of access to matchday revenue. The previously agreed rent amounted to £1.2 million per year, but did not give Coventry City access to matchday revenue. A deadline of the 27th of December 2012 was given by ACL for unpaid rent. After the deadline passed, a winding-up order was enforced through the High Court. Subsequently, after ACL planned to place Coventry City FC Limited into administration, the club itself entered administration, accepting a 10-point penalty from the Football League as a consequence. A further 10-point penalty was incurred when ACL refused to accept the terms of a CVA proposed by the administrator. Coventry City Football Club has since been bought by OTM Entertainment Group, but is still facing liquidation. On the 23rd of March 2013, Coventry City moved all its staff and club shop stock from the Ricoh Arena after a long dispute over rent and access to matchday revenue with the club. Coventry City agreed to play the home games at Northampton Town's Sixfields Stadium to ensure that they fulfill the fixtures. This resulted in ACL threatening to sue Northampton Town if they decided to carry on hosting Coventry City's home games. Northampton Town released a club statement saying that they will not be bullied or threatened. ACL has since withdrawn its legal action against Northampton Town, but the latter said it intends to take action to recover legal costs already incurred. Northampton also demanded a public apology from ACL. ACL and SISU agreed a 2-year deal to bring Coventry City back to the Ricoh Arena in 2014. The club also has the option to play at the Ricoh Arena for a further 2 years. They played the first match back at the Ricoh Arena on the 5th of September 2014 against Gillingham.